Proceed now to the constant temperature process or tinatawag nating isothermal process. Okay? Huwag kakalimutan kasi mga terminologies. Okay? So, ano yung letter A natin? Yung process ng PV and the TS plane. Okay? So, ulit-ulitin kahit magsawa na kayo nito class, pero all throughout my subject, ganito talaga. Palaging may PV and TS diagram. Make your solution clean. So, para mas madali, ma-point sa ma'am. Lalagyan ng points. Yan, the PV. And we have also the TS diagram. Ayan. Okay. Take note sa PV. Ang baba pala ng ano. Okay. Dapat mataas. Ayan. Sa PV class, sa constant temperature, given sa atin yung red na lang. Pressure at 0.1. This is pressure at 0.1, pressure at 0.2. So, kadalasan pag constant constant temperature or the isothermal process, ganito yung processes class. Kadalasan superheated and papunta siya doon sa saturated liquid line. Okay? And pwede mixture siya. This is just a representation of the process of the isothermal process. And proceed na tayo dito sa TS diagram natin. So, meron na tayong shaded portion. Okay? Ayan. Ibig sabihin, may work tayo dito na nangyayari. May work dito, class. Ayan. May work. Ayan. Punta tayo dito sa TS diagram. So, we have 0.1, 0.2. Okay? So, given sa atin yung pressure at 0.2. Diba, class? Ganito yung constant pressure. Makinig, class, ha? Ganito yung constant pressure natin. Ay, bakit po? Ito. This is a constant pressure. 0.1 yan, pressure 1. Ay, pressure 2. So, ito naman yung ay, mali, class. Mali dito. Kasi constant pressure, ganito dapat. Ayan. Pag constant pressure, ganyan, class. But since sinasabi dito that we are in an isothermal process, constant yung temperature natin. So, straight line siya. Ayan. Doon sila mag-meet. Ayan. So, this is now your 0.1 and this is now your 0.2 at given pressure at 0.1. Diba? Iba yung pressure niya, iba yung pressure at 0.2. Okay? So, anong mangyayari? We have the entropy at 0.2. So, kung ibababa natin to, ito class yung entropy at 0.2 and papunta dito sa pinaka that is now your entropy at 0.1. So, the shaded portion, ito yung shaded portion natin. And is now your, this is now your Q. Ay, hindi kita. Ito na lang. So, this is your Q. Ay, hindi din kita. So, yun class from the table. at a constant temperature. Specific is specific. The entropy now is equal to the 2 minus S1. Okay. S2 ba? Okay. So, minsan class negative, minsan positive. So, depende sa point, from point 1 to point 2, point 2 from point 2. Okay. The change in TS. So, kadalasan Q is equal to T times the change in S. Okay? So, that is now the constant temperature process or the isothermal process. So, ito yung work non-flow natin meron. Okay. We proceed since, excuse me class. So, yung workflow natin at this point, at this process. So, from simple energy equation class, yun na lang gagamitin natin. Energy equation natin na the work is equal to the Q minus change in. Saan yun kinuha ito? Diba? So, dinerive lang ito na yung ginamit niya. Yun yung transfer heat natin in a constant temperature process. The Q, since constant yung temperature natin, the T times the change in entropy, joule or kadalasan, S2 minus S1. That is the entropy. Okay. Pero kung sinabing hindi siya non-flow, pag steady flow class, ito yung formula. Hindi ko na i-derive class process kasi madami pa tayong processes na pagdadaanan. Okay, so we have the Q minus the P minus the kinetic energy. Oops. Bakit nagdag ba yung ano? Ay. Okay. Okay. So, what is the example here in constant temperature process? So, this is an isothermal process. Okay. Sige. Dali. Okay. So, steam at 200 degrees Celsius and with an entropy of 5.6105 kilojoule per kilogram Kelvin. Yan. Expands isothermally to 0.515 MPa. Yan, for a 5 kilogram. So, may given tayong mass. Ang tanong sa atin, what are the change in S, the change in H, and the change in internal energy? We need to determine also the heat and the work. And for a non-flow process, hanapin natin yung heat and internal. And also for the steady flow process, wherein yung change in kinetic energy natin. Kinetic energy is 0. Okay, so what is the first step? Solution. Ano yung pinakaunang gagawin natin? During this, take note of the word expands isothermally. Ibig sabihin constant yung temperature natin. So the temperature at point 1 and the temperature at point 2 is equal to 200 degrees Celsius. Okay. Ano yung gagawin natin una? if you have this. Sabi ko, i-draw nyo muna yung always draw pero babalikan nyo mamaya the PV and the TS diagram. We have now the TS diagram. Okay. First step. Given sa atin yung steam at temperature 200 degrees Celsius. This is a isothermally. This expands isothermally, so automatically temperature at 1 is equal to temperature at 2. Wherein yung temperature natin is constant. Okay. Okay, equal siya at 0.1 to 0.2. So, ano yung pangalawang condition na binigay? Entropy. So, at 0.1, we have entropy 561. 561.05 kilojoule kilogram Kelvin. Punta sa table. Anong page? Sige nga. Table ano? We have 200. Class? Anong page kayo pupunta? Given sa atin yan na entropy and temperature. Okay. Okay, nakukuha na ng airplane. Okay, thank you class. So, acknowledge po yung mga answers niya. So, punta tayo dun sa table 1, page 5. Ayan. So, at table 1, what can you conclude from the entropy that was given at 0.1? Ano siya? Saturated, superheat, or wet mixture? Table 1G is 6.323 and the SF is equal to 2.309 per kilogram. So, class. So, you all know that the entropy of the saturated liquid is greater than the given entropy, but it is less than the saturated vapor, the entropy of the saturated vapor. Therefore, nagpo-fall siya between those values. So that is wet mixture. First thing we need to solve is the what class? The quality at 0.1. Okay? So, finding for the quality at 0.1. Ayan. Dapat master yun na to class. SFG at 0.1. Finding for the quality. S1. SFG 0.1. What is S1? Given sa atin sa problem, 5.6105. Ayan. SF1, 2.3309 kilojoule per kilogram Kelvin divided by the SFG1, which is equal to 4.1014 kilojoule per kilogram Kelvin. So we have now the quality at 0.1. Sige nga, saan yung calculator ni ma'am? What is now the quality at 0.1? Di ba, Kas? Madali lang yung term mo. Minus 2.3309 4.10 19 14. What's now your quality? Yeah, very good class. So we have now 0.7796, approximately 77.96%. Ay, 76. Bakit 77? 79. Ayan, that is 79. 79. Ayan, very good, class. Okay, so that is 79.96. We have now the quantity at 0.1, but in the given problem, we need to solve for the other properties. Am I right? From this, we will solve now we have now the entropy. Then we move on to the enthalpy at 0.1. Okay? Okay, enthalpy. What is enthalpy? HF is 52.45 plus 0.7996 HFG. May answer na. C class. What is H1? Other classmates. 45 plus 0.7996 times 1940. 0.7. May nakita na akong mag-answer. Ano yung answer niyo, class? Yung iba? Dalawa pa lang. Okay. So, nasusundan ba si ma'am? Nasusundan? Baka hindi niyo ako nasusundan. Kukulitin ko kayo, class. Okay. So, we have now the enthalpy at 0.1, the 2,4. Bakit? Palaging mali si ma'am magsulat. 23 kilojoule per kilogram. Okay, we have now the H. We move on to the internal energy at 0.1. Yan, dapat mabilis na kayo lang yan. UF. UF1. What is UF1? F ha, hindi G. 850.65 plus the quality 1744.7. We have now the internal energy at 0.1. What is the internal energy at 0.1? Sige. Kung tama. Sige nga. Baka mali class. Double check your answer. Okay. Sayang 9 points. Okay, so the answer is 2, 2, 4, 5, 71. Yan, nakukuha nyo na class. Diba madali lang? Okay. At state 1, we need to also find the internal or the specific volume at 0.1. Specific volume at 0.1, we have this. Excuse me, class. 65 times 10 to the negative 3 cubic meter per kilogram mass plus the quality. Okay, minus natin yung VG kasi wala namang direct pa. 2736 1.1565. Huwag kakalimutan yung times 10 to the negative 3. Okay? So, what is now your specific volume? Sige nga, si ma'am. Day kami tinuturuan. Shortcut. Okay, it's for you to discover. Okay. 0.36 minus. Okay, what's your answer? 102 point. Okay, we have now the state. Ayan. Thank you, class. Nakuha ng lahat. Okay, nakuha na ba, class, lahat? So, that is now the state points at point 1. State pa lang yan. Wala pa yung aray. Yung final answer natin, wala pa yung pinapahanap sa problem. Ayan, expands isothermally to 0.515 megapascal. Okay. Paano na yan, class? At state 2. State 2. So, isothermally, temperature 1 is equal to temperature 2, 200 degrees Celsius. But the given pressure now, may pressure dun, class, oh. Ay, pressure 2 pala. 515 megapascal. Pressure 0.25. Ano yun? 5. Bakit ganito? So, this is 0.515 megapascal. Expands isothermally. Okay. So, the table 2, let's find this. Anong gagawin natin dito, class? Given sa atin, expands isothermally. Bumaba yung pressure natin. Diba? Tingin ko mo. Point. Ang magiging reference natin, class, is 0.515. So, paano mo mako-consider to, class? So, basta, class, constant yung temperature natin, ha? So, para mapakita ko sa inyo, at table 2, sa saturation pressure, yung pressure natin between, hindi ko na-elaborate, between 0.5, page 10, makikita niyo doon, 0.5, 515 tayo eh. Dito tayo, 0.1, okay. So, dito, class, makikita nyo at pressure 0.51 and 0.52. So, nagpo-fall dito yung 515. Ang saturation temperature niya is ilan? 151.8, 152. Naduduling si ma'am. So, 152.6 and 153.30 po. Okay, take note, mas malaki. Kahit hindi natin to interpolate yung temperature at 0.2, makikita nyo, class, dito sa mga values nila. So, ang values ng temperature niya nagpo-fall between this value. But, yung temperature natin to is greater than this one, that is at, automatically, this is a superheated vapor. Okay? Superheated vapor. Ayan. So, pupunta tayo doon sa table 3 with the given pressure na 0.515 MPa as well as temperature 2 natin na 200. Okay? Anong page siya doon? Page what? Napin na natin, 515.51 ba? 0.515. Mag-double interpolation ba tayo? Ayan, wala class na. Wala. Okay, double interpolation tayo. Double interpolation, hindi naman. Mabuti lang hindi double interpolation class. Sa susunod, may double interpolation na to. Okay, take note. Punta ka sa page 31. Makikita mo sa taas is 0.5 and 0.50 and 0.52. So, nagpo-fall yung, excuse me, yung pinapahanap sa atin is 0.515 MPa. Okay. Ano muna yung given? Punta ka dun sa 0.5, 0.52 at 200. At 200. Okay. Sige. Isulat mo na ni ma'am lahat para madali mag-interpolate. Yung specific volume natin na times 10 to the negative 3 cubic meter per kilogram. Yung enthalpy natin, hindi enthalpy, yung U natin into kilojoule per kilogram, yung H natin, kilojoule per kilogram, and yung entropy natin, kilojoule per kilogram Kelvin. Okay. Dito muna tayo sa page 31 sa 0.5 column at 200. Nasusundan ba ako, class? Raise your hands if nasusundan si ma'am. Okay. Okay. Thank you, class. So, dito tayo sa 0.5, 429.9. Yung H natin, yung U natin is 2642.9. Ito, 2855.4. We have 7.0592. Dito naman sa 0.52, we have 408, 2642.1, 2854.3, and 7.03. Okay, so we have now those values.
Hello po.
Yes po.
At 4 to 4.9 po yung yung sa
Alin?
volume po nung 0.50 po. 4
Ano
to
yung
4.
nalagay ko? Ay,
Ay, 4 to 4.
Thank you. Or sabi ko na sa inyo, class, naduduling na si ma'am. Ayan. Ano pa, class? Pakicheck nga. 4 to 4. Pakicheck. Thank you, Jed. Okay. Other? My dear student, alin pa? Double check. Ayan, naduduling na si ma'am. 424, 264, 2.9, 2855.4, 7.0592, 408.1. Kaya class, double check nyo bago mag-interpolate, ha? 2642, 2854.3, and 7. Okay, thank you, class. So we will now compute the different state points at point 2. Okay? At the given temperature at point 2. So what is now the specific volume at point 2? You just need to interpolate using this value. Sige nga, hindi ko papakita. Papakita yung how do you, ano yun? Sige nga, paano mo makukuha yung specific volume at point 2? Class. Solve it now. Okay, okay. Now. Ang bilis ha. May sagot na. Sige nga. Tingnan nga ni ma'am. Yung iba. Ayan. 0.515 minus 0.5. 0.52 minus 0.5. 3/4. Okay. Minus. Ayan. Maingay na naman dito sa aming bahay. Munting bahay. Baka malito kayo class ha. Baka mabaliktad nyo. 408.1.9. Okay. So, bakit? Ano yung mga sagot nyo? 412? 412 ba? Bakit sa akin iba? Ano class yung answer nyo? Po, class. Ako, ito yung answer ko iba. Okay, 412. Yung iba, sige nga class, pa-double check nga yung iba. Baka malito kayo class ha, ano ko lang ha. Yung pinapahanap natin, alpha x or 24.9. Yung iba, hindi na alam mag-interpolation kahit hindi sinulat ni ma'am yung equation. Alam? Okay. So, pag ginayan mo yan, class, 0.5. Ayan. So, we have 4.1. Okay. Di po ako nakakasunod, ma'am. Sige. Masyado bang mabilis si ma'am? Okay. Sige. Sige po, class. Masyado mabilis. Okay. So, punta ulit kayo, class, dito sa table 3. Ayan, class, page 31. So, dito pa sa taas, makikita nyo is 0.5 and 0.52. So, wala yung given sa atin na 0.515. Since superheated vapor siya, pupunta talaga tayo sa table 3. Okay. So, dalawa yan, class. After that, looking at the upper corner of sa page 31, nakikita mo yung pressure. Dito naman ka in your right corner ng book, makikita nyo yung saturated temperature. Hindi ito saturated. But this is now your given pressure. At a given pressure na 200, hahanapin nyo sa gilid yung 200. And then, makikita nyo na yung mga values niya. Okay. So, hindi pa to double interpolation. Isahan pa lang tong interpolation. It's just that ang orientation niya is iba dun sa mga saturation pressures. Okay? Sige, sulat na. So, ang mangyayari kasi ganito. We have now the 0.5. Ayan. Kasi masanay kayo dito. 0.52. Ito yung nakita nyo. And yung specific volume at point na at that specific point, we have 424.9 and the 408.1. Okay. So, ang hahanapin natin dito is si 0.515 kasi wala siya sa table. Hahanapin natin si specific volume at 0.2 wherein na-compute na ng classmates natin times 10 to the negative 3 cubic meter per kilogram. So, parehas lang, class, mag-interpolate ka dyan. Kung paano tayo nag-interpolate doon sa cut. Ganon din, class. Okay? Okay, punta na tayo doon sa internal energy. Okay, sa internal energy naman class, yan, paki-compute na class yung mga ano, para pakita ko lang yung orientation sa mga classmates natin. Yan, 2642. Ayan o, ibig sabihin kas, ang value, kahit hindi ko ito double check, dapat ang value nagfo-fall dito. 2642. Sa decimal lang siya magbabari. Okay? So, the answer now is 2642. At this point, we have 2642.3 kilojoule per kilogram. The internal energy natin is 2642.3 kilojoule per kilogram mass. Yes, thank you pa. And also, dito tayo sa enthalpy. Kung ayaw ninyo class ganito, kasi ganito yung sa table orientation ng sa table 3, pero yun din gawin ito, ganito yung dati, para mas madali mag-interpret. Opo. So, we have now the enthalpy at 0.5, so we have 2855.4 and 2854.3. Ibig sabihin, nag-fall lang din yung mga values nyo. Ilan yung answer? 25, 2854. Oh, bakit iba-iba? Ako nga ang nag-compute. Sige nga. Kayo talaga class. So, x minus 2855.4. Double check. So, 854.3 minus 2. Okay. What is your answer? Ano yung answer ko? 28. Ayan. Your enthalpy at 0.2 is 0.2. Yung mga sagot nyo, class. Ayan. 2854. Okay. 2854 ba, class? 2854. Okay. So, ang answer ni ma'am is also 2854.58. Tama ba? Ayan, nakuha niyo na mga class. 58 kilojoule per kilogram. 2854.58 kilojoule per kilogram. Punta tayo sa entropy. Entropy. We have now the entropy. Ay, wow, gagaling na. 92, we have 7 point. Pakita ko lang class sa mga classmates natin kung para hindi sila mahirapan mag-interpret. Sige nga. Yan, double check din yung mga minus 0.592 7.03949 or minus 7.0592. Okay, so your answers are correct. 7.044 kilojoule per kilogram Kelvin. So we have now the different state points. Ayan, 44 kilojoule kilogram Kelvin. Okay, meron na tayong point. State 1, state 2. Okay. Ano yung pinapahanap? The change in entropy, the change in enthalpy, and the change in internal energy. So, since sa problem class, take note sa problem. Given sa atin yung letter A, given. Ano yung given sa problem? Steam at 200 with an entropy expands isothermally for a 5 kilogram. Tingnan nyo, may kilogram na siya, class. So we need to take note of that. What are the change in S, the change in H, the change in U? We need also to determine the heat and the work of the process if it falls under the non-flow process and the steady flow process where energy is zero. Okay? So, the given, ayan. Ang given is mass is equal to 5 kilogram. Pag may given na mass, automatically, kadalasan, capital na yung pinapahanap. We have now the change in S is equal to the mass times the change in entropy. S2 minus S1. What is now the mass? 5 kilogram. What is the entropy at point 2? 7.044 kilojoule per kilogram Kelvin minus the entropy at point 1. Given yon. So we have 5.6105. 5.6105. Ayan. Ayan. So compute for the entropy, class. For a given mass na 5. Ayan. 5 class. Ayan, answer nyo. 0.044 minus. Anong units? Double check ko nga. Baka hindi na naman yan. Sigurado? Okay. Take note ang magiging units na natin. So, ano yung units ni? Sigurado kayo. 7.1695 kilojoule Kelvin. That is now your units kasi makakancel si kilogram. Yan, makakancel na klase kilogram. Okay? Thank you. So, proceed tayo sa change in enthalpy. So, capital na yan, class. Pag may ano na, class, capital H na. Pag may mass na po tayo. Okay, so 5 kilogram. We have 5 kilogram times the H2. We have here the 2854.58 kilojoule per kilogram minus the H1. Ayan. Ito si H1. Okay, what is now the change in enthalpy? What is now the change in enthalpy? So we have to 2854.358 minus 04.23. So we have now 450.35 times 5. Kakalimutan yung 5. So we have now 2,251.75 kilojoules. So take note of that the units is still in kilojoules. Kilogram, makakancel na yung kilogram. Okay? Next, we proceed on the enthalpy. Yes, nakuha na natin yung enthalpy. Thank you, class, for participating. Next, we find the internal energy. The internal energy mass times the internal energy at 0.2 minus the internal energy at 0.1. So, 5 kilograms. So, we have the internal energy at 0.2. This one, 2642. 2642.3. So, kung nag-present ng solution din yung class. And the internal energy at 0.1, saan? 222. Ayan. Bakit kinuha natin yung specific volume? Anyways, pag kailangan sa problem. Okay? So, 2245.71. 2245.71. Ang bilis nyo kasi. Ano yung state 1 natin? Nalulugod sila. 45, 75. 2, 45. Sure. Ang bibilis nyo 2, 6, 42, 2, 45. 0.71. Yan, times 5. Yan, times 5. Tama ba yung mga sagot niyo, class? Baka. Ayan, very good. So, we have now 1982.95 kilojoules. Okay? Now, cancel mo yung mga units natin. We have now the first given. We need also to find in the question class, we need to also find the heat and the work. So, anyway. Ito yung B class, pinapahanap sa atin yung heat at the same time sa work sa non-flow process. Okay. Okay, take note sa non-flow process. Since this is a constant temperature, pag constant temperature kasi ito yung gagamitin natin. Okay? Since we all know that the temperature is ang temperature class natin is 200 degrees Celsius. Convert it first into Kelvin. Sige nga. Anong gagawin niyo para maging Kelvin yan? So the temperature now is equal to, what will you do? Yes, you just need to add 273.15. So the temperature is 473.15 Kelvin. So the Q is equal to 473.15 Kelvin. Since nakuha na natin yung change in S, the T times the change in entropy, here class sa taas, this 7.169,195 1695 kilojoule Kelvin. Automatically, we have now the transferred heat in kilojoule. Maka-cancel si Kelvin natin. Okay? Answer. Bibilis, ha? Daya yung class, ha? Okay, we have now 3,000. Bakit iba? Ay, wait. Naduduling ba ako? 3392. Ayan. 3392.25 kilojoules. So, we have now the heat, the transfer heat at Q, as well as yung work naman class sa non-flow, gagamitin natin yung simple energy equation natin na Q is equal to the change in U plus the work of the non-flow. So we have now the work non-flow is equal to Q minus the change in U. We have solved this, the 3392.25 kilojoule. Take note class, magiging domino effect na to. Pag mali ka pa lang sa interpolation, mali na lahat ng solution mo. Kaya, please be careful. Minus the change in internal energy, 1982.95. Ayan, 9, ito. 82.95. Tama ba? Ayan. Kilojoule. So the work of the non-flow now is equal to how ilan? Minus 1982.95. Okay? So we have 1409.3 ba? 30 kilojoule. Okay? So meron ka na sa letter B pag non-flow. Sa letter C class, sa steady flow process, Yung heat natin, class, is parehas lang kasi wala namang sinabi doon na maiiba. So, sulat yun lang. But in the work of the steady, so babalikan natin yung equation natin sa isothermal process. Di ba, class? Yung sa isothermal process natin, ano yan? Is Q, the heat, minus the enthalpy, minus the Kelvin. Kelvin man sa that is the change in kinetic energy. So, since sa problem class, the change in kinetic energy daw is equal to 0. So, the work of the steady is equal to the Q, 3392, minus the H. What is the H? Here, 225175. 2251. 2251.75 kilojoule minus 0. So this is now the work in steady flow process. So ano yun ka? 3392.25 minus 2251.75. So we have 144 kilojoule. Ayan, class. So, that is the constant temperature. That is now the constant temperature process, the isothermal process. Okay? So, yun class yung isothermal process natin. So, next meeting class Monday, we will proceed to the adiabatic, the polytropic processes. Okay. So,
Tuesday po ang next meeting.
Ay, opo pala. EDA pala yun. Okay. Tuesday po. Okay, class. So, practice more problems involving adiabatic processes. So, ito na class. The adiabatic and the polytropic. Polytropic processes. Pag natapos natin yan, magra-Rankine cycle na tayo. Okay? So, okay, thank you, class. So, can I have everyone... Ay, may questions pa ba? Ayan, may questions pa ba, class? Pag may question, just PM si ma'am kasi maingay na dito sa bahay. Okay? Ay, yes! Okay. Diagram. So, balik tayo dito since... Ayan. Okay. So yun sa diagram class, di ba, nalaman natin that on the first state, that is a wet mixture, and 79. Di ba, 79. So, malapit-lapit dito siya, class, sa malapit-lapit. Malapit siya dito sa may linya because that is 79.99 or it is in 80%. So, since this is in an isothermal process, di ba, class? So, 79. So, dito tayo. So, here, 79. So, this is 0.1. So, paano, class, yung pa-point? So, since this is a constant thermal process, pag ganito ba, class, sabi ko? Ayan. Iba yung given pressure at 0.1. Iba din yung given at. Ayan. Sige, dito na lang. At pressure at 0.2. So, this is 2. So, this is now your diagram at 0.1. Pangit, class. Okay? So, yan, class, yung magiging diagram natin. Kalimutan ni ma'am. Sayang ng 10 points. Okay. Next, class, sa TS diagram, since this is a 79, sabi ko nga, iba yung pressure at 0.1. Iba din yung pressure at 0.2. Since yung temperature, class, is constant, di ba? Constant yung temperature natin. So, from here, ito yung temperature natin at 200 degrees Celsius. So, from 0.1 na 79, dito yon. And superheated siya at the 0.2. So this is now your diagram here in the second process. So ito yung pressure at 0.1 and the pressure at 0.2. Okay? Di ba yung saturation pressure ni 0.2 mas mababa kasi 153, 155 something class as steam table. But since ang given sa kanya is constant daw yung temperature, automatically, it is considered as superheated. So, nagpo-fall din yung point natin at the superheated region. Naintindihan na po ba, class? Okay. Thumbs up or raise your hand if you understand now the constant temperature process or the isothermal process. Okay.